especially if you also enjoy ASMR, you are in a good place for that. So, today I am reviewing a mini dabber bottle of Dior Sauvage Parfum. This is actually the first time that I have reviewed a men's cologne. So yeah, I think all of the other fragrances that I've reviewed have been either, sort of female fragrances or more so unisex fragrances too. But this one is definitely a men's cologne. And I'm glad that I noticed that it is the Parfum of the Sauvage, because honestly I just saw Sauvage and I just thought it was Dior Sauvage, but then I saw the Parfum and I thought, oh, this is probably a flanker. This is probably not the original Sauvage, which is correct. Also, I do have a cold right now, so my voice is a little nasally. It's a little different. So this is the box. And here is the mini fragrance. So as you can see, it is in this cylindrical dark blue. I mean, is this blue? It's like the darkest blue. It's basically black. Well, I think the top is black. The top here has got some ribs on it, some lines, and it says CD for Christian Dior. This is the same top that is on all of the Christian Dior Privé line. Same top, and same shape of the bottle too. But anyway, I really like the bottle. It's this like extremely dark blue that kind of fades out towards the bottom. I really like it. This is just a 10 milliliter size, so it's a mini, but 10 milliliters is actually not that small, so got a little bit of perfume in here for sure. Fragrance in here. I'm gonna try and say fragrance because I know perfume is typically associated with women's fragrances, but who knows, whatever. So I did try to dress on theme today. I have this dark blue navy dress, and it's kind of a little bit like worn and weathered, faded looking, which I thought sort of went with the vibe. And then lastly, I have these darker blue earrings. Yeah, so that's what I've got for today. Okay, so I am on fragrantica.com as usual, and I want to start off, first I want to start off by smelling this. So I've got my previous book's pack of papers. I'm going to take out what is on top. Alright, so this looks like the page of the front of a newspaper. And I'm going to just do my best to dab this on the paper. We'll see how that goes. Okay, perfect. That worked out well. Okay, so I'm just letting this dry down. Oh, it smells so good. It really does smell so good. Okay. But honestly, you know what? I don't perfumes, like I said, I just don't have much of a reference point. I'm much more experienced at this point in women's perfumes and unisex perfumes. But I do like the smell of this. Okay, so I am on Fragrantica.com, and I'm gonna go ahead and read the main accords for this fragrance. So we have citrus, woody, amber, aromatic, vanilla, fresh spicy, warm spicy, powdery, balsamic, and lastly sweet. So let's see. I do get a little bit of citrus. I get the woody. I think I get a little ambery vanilla and definitely some aromatic. And it's a little bit spicy too, so yeah. Okay, let's look at the notes together. So we have 3 top notes. We have bergamot, mandarin orange, and elemi. I believe I'm gonna look up what elemi is. I believe it's like a root. Let's see. I think it smells like fruity and oh, that's right. It's a resin. So elemi or elemi is a resin. It's in the group resins and balsams. And it says it has a fresh, spicy, piney, balsamic smell with a citrus facet. Yeah, I have elemi essential oil, so I know what it smells like. To me, yeah, it's almost like a little fruity. It's like a little fruity, citrusy. Okay, so what do I smell? Again, we have bergamot, mandarin orange, and elemi. So I actually do smell the elemi a little bit. And I think maybe secondly the bergamot. I smell citrus accord. It's a little hard to say what. Okay, so secondly, for the middle notes, we just have one middle note. And the middle note is sandalwood. Sandalwood. I mean, I definitely get a woody accord. It doesn't stand out as sandalwood in a huge way. I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say I smell it, but it's not like I'm like, oh, I would recognize that as sandalwood if I didn't know necessarily. Okay. And then lastly, we have 3 base notes. We've got olibanum, tonka bean, and vanilla. So I'm gonna just look up the description for olibanum because I know it's like, I believe it's a resin also. Yeah, it's a resin, and it says a fresh, balsamic, somewhat green, woody, and spicy fragrance with a fruity top note. Almost sounds a little bit similar to elemi resin. Okay, so I'm gonna say I think I smell the olibanum a little bit, and I definitely get a little bit of tonka vanilla-y scent. So now I'm going to show the votes and see what other users are saying that they smell the most. Okay, so firstly, other users are saying that they smell the sandalwood most. Secondly, the bergamot, then the olibanum, the mandarin orange, the tonka bean, vanilla, and then the elemi. So that's definitely different than what I sort of smelled the most. Yeah, it seems like most people are really getting the sandalwood and not really getting the elemi as much. So that's definitely different than what I am smelling. Yeah, for whatever reason, I'm just not recognizing the sandalwood a whole lot. Oh my gosh, sorry, my eyes are running so much, and like, it's cold. I'm like, my whole sinuses and everything is irritated. But anyway, so yeah, most people definitely smell sandalwood, bergamot, olibanum. Like I said, I get more of the resins for sure, citrus, and a little bit of the vanilla-y accord. Alright, I just wanted to quickly compare this to the Dior Sauvage normal one, not the Parfum. I don't have a sample of it to smell, but I'm just looking at the notes on Fragrantica. So it also has a top note of bergamot. It also has pepper in the top note. Middle notes, it has Sichuan pepper, lavender pink pepper, vetiver, patchouli, geranium, and elemi again. And then in the base notes, it's got ambroxan, cedar, and labdanum. So it actually has quite a few different notes. The only notes that are shared are the bergamot and the elemi. That's kind of surprising. Those are the only notes that are shared, but it has very similar main accords, but definitely it has 3 types of pepper, so it's got more of a peppery accord, I would imagine, like a fresh, spicy accord than the Parfum. This one sounds a little bit like smoother, sweeter, maybe, yeah, and like woody from the sandalwood. Alright, so let's read some other statistics on this Dior Sauvage Parfum. So, this has an overall rating on Fragrantica of 3.95 out of 5 with 2,320 votes. And that's a little higher than Dior Sauvage, which has a rating of 3.9 out of 5 with almost 17,000 votes. So, Dior Sauvage is a very popular fragrance. It was launched in 2015 and has done very well. Johnny Depp is the face of Dior Sauvage, and I think he's a good face of it. He just kind of goes with this like dark, cool theme, you know? Anyway, Dior Sauvage Parfum is a flanker, and it was released 4 years later in 2019, and it seems to be pretty popular. It has a just slightly higher rating on Fragrantica, at least, so it seems like people like it. It says on Fragrantica, it says Dior Sauvage Parfum is a new, highly concentrated interpretation of the original, inspired by landscapes of moonlit prairies, dark skies, and campfires. Yeah, so it's interesting. It's like highly concentrated, but it has so many different notes. Like it doesn't have a lot of the same notes, so it's interesting. Okay, so let's read some other statistics on this, and I have not worn this because this is just too masculine for me, so I'm just going to read statistics masculine is 1, feminine is 10. It's like a 2 out of 10. For price value, people are saying this is overpriced. Let me look this up and see what it costs. Okay, so the smallest size available on the Dior website is 2 fluid ounces, and that's a pretty like mid-range size, and it's $150. So that's definitely not cheap. It's not crazy, but it's not cheap. So I can see why people might think it's a little overpriced. Okay, and then lastly, let's read some reviews and see what other people have to say about this. Somebody says, my first flanker, Sauvage Perfume. Sauvage Parfum. Really love it. I want a strong, sweet, different scent, and I got this one at the market from the first sniff. It's just different, and it's what I want. Alright, let's see. Somebody who feels meh about this says, Sauvage's Parfum's opening is quite intense. The scent is reminiscent of the EDP, but more dense and a tad sweeter. Opening seemed promising. However, to my disappointment, the intensity faded away after an hour as it became a skin scent. Couldn't smell it unless I dig my nose in. On the bright side, it does last 8+ hours. Interesting. Alright, here's somebody who does not like this fragrance, and they say, bought this in the hopes that the reviews that mention projection were wrong. Unfortunately for me, they were absolutely spot on. The EDP version projects more to me and is slightly better overall scent due to the slight sweetness in the dry down. My advice to anyone considering this who already owns the EDP, don't bother. Let's find somebody who really likes this. Somebody says, Sauvage Parfum is a beautifully crafted fragrance, a huge burst of orange citrus in the opening, which dries down to smooth, rich, and deep, creamy, powdery, woody scent, which stays on the skin all day. I love the full lineup of Sauvages, but this one serves far more as an intimate fragrance, and one that fights hard against olfactory fatigue. I can always pick out the Tonka vanilla combo against my skin, and it always brings out a smile. I would say that the Perfume is second only to the Elixir, but staying truer to the Sauvage DNA. If you're looking for something a little punchier, the EDP is great, but for my own personal taste, the Perfume has a better opening and dry down. So yeah, it sounds like the original Sauvage is a little like punchier because it's got all those pepper notes. It's kind of like fresh, spicy, and then this one sounds like a little bit smoother, woody, and like creamy and sweet. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the review there, and I tried my best, but like I said, I'm honestly not at all familiar with men's fragrances, and my fiance, he doesn't really care about fragrances. Like, I think even if I bought them for him, like if I gave this to him, he would forget to wear it most days unless I like constantly reminded him. So that's kind of why I just like have not gotten into men's fragrances at all, really, because I wear unisex, and I love unisex fragrances, but men's fragrances are a little too masculine usually.